Do you remember what's wrong with Fiesta? So... What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, finally, you guys have been asking for it. Those of you that are new, we are going to explain this series, but the Fiesta is back. Jack's just jump starting it over there because we've got an issue with the battery. Finally, we are working back on it. We put this on hold because obviously we've got this place. Now, this is going to be a Fiesta flipping series, and what we mean by that is we are literally going to buy a car, no MOT. This does have an MOT, it's got a month left. We are going to put a fresh MOT on it, and we are going to buy cheap cars. We are going to fix the issues, fix the problems, everything that is wrong with them to a top standard that it needs to be safe and everything else. We're going to share with you guys how much we spend on making the car to that way. And then we are also going to hopefully be making a profit from this. With the profit, you might be asking, well, what are you going to do with that? We are going to be using the profit to buy another car. So for example, this time we're working on a Ford Fiesta. Next time could be a Renault Clio, could be Peugeot, could be anything. And we're going to see basically how high we can go up the ladder of cars. So maybe by the end of it we could have a BMW, we could have an Audi TT, and see how much we can go up that ladder just by using the money from this one little project. It's going to be a great series for you guys. We're going to call it the flipping series. Let's crack in with this. Alright, so this is the project. For those of you who haven't seen it, I'm just going to quickly go back over it. These wheels are going, again, they are alloys, we need to get them refurbed, but we ain't bothered about that, we just want them standard. So if any of you guys, don't you dare, Jack, no, 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 bad Jackie, stop it. Ah, me sock. So if any of you guys want to swap any of these alloys, just some standard Steelers with some hubcaps on it, or any Fiesta standard alloys as well, do let us know in the description. I'm also going to let you guys know of an update. Down in this corner right now is an update of how much we've spent on this car. There has been an O2 sensor change and a few seat clips in here. You can see we've got the lettering for the back. The LX is missing from there, which we've got brand new stuff. We're going to give this whole thing a brand new polish, see if we can get it looking rather nice. And we're just going to quickly give it a clean now and make sure everything's as it should be, so we can inspect everything properly. We're also going to go over and do a mechanical check as well on the engine, because we found a coolant leak. So we're going to go ahead and do that, but first step, cleaning it.
Your reflection in my wine glass, that's when I look away. Can't stand and think about losing your fine ass. How the fuck I let you slip away? Life for the party, but I'm dead inside. Kill my vibes, it was genocide. Hard to act like I've been alive. I'm trying to find where I identify. One time for the girl that got away. 2 times for the bub I'm about to spray. 3 times for the power that I pray to. Are you up there? Can you hear me? I know I fucked up, it's clear, see. I'm 22 but I don't act like it clearly. And all this shit is a mirage. I'm just rapping for a cause. The life, the fame, the lights, the game. We break the laws, don't like to change. Wanna win you back, but I hate to lose. I know that you're the one, but it's hard to choose.
Alright, so you just saw that little montage of me and Jack washing the car there. Now we can actually see what is wrong with the car, like bodywork wise. We're not going to go too far into repairing the bodywork on this. We're not going to go dint repair and full on like we have with the 350. We're going to make it so it's obviously nice for a first driver, you know, somebody who's looking to buy a car that they can rely on as well and know things have been done. We're going to make it as it should. New LX badges for the back because this is an LX edition, so we've got the new badges and that for that. We're going to get a new Ford badge for the boot. Also, there's somewhere, where is it? There's a few scuffs and whatnot, but there's this on one side. You can see that. It just looks like rubber to me, but when we go over the bodywork itself, we're going to try and buff that out and get a good polish and everything else and see how it comes out. We're going to try our best, obviously, to make this presentable and as it should have been in its former glory, shall we say. Jack, don't laugh. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over the whole car. We're going to check everything that is wrong with it, and we're going to share with you guys everything that's wrong with it as well. So we're going to probably put a list on the screen at some point so you can see exactly what we've got to replace and the amount of work we've got to do on this. But once this is done, as we said, it will be for sale. So if any of you guys do want to buy it, you know, drop us a message on Instagram, comments below, all that sort of stuff. How much we're going to sell it for, we're not sure yet. It depends how much we're going to be spending on parts and that. Obviously this whole series is to make a profit and keep flipping cars. That's our whole goal here. So what we're going to do is we're going to check the basic stuff now, oil, all that sort of things, and yeah, let's jump straight into it, guys. Upon inspection as well, we do have an issue, by the way, don't we, with the starting up of it. Yeah. So we need to get a multimeter just to test, see whether it's the battery or the alternator. Jack seems to think it's the battery itself. We can jump start it, drives perfectly fine, but as soon as you turn the ignition off, you can't start it up again because it's not holding any charge at all. Jack's just checking the fluid levels and such here as well, just smelling them and whatnot to make sure that there's no oil in the coolant and coolant in the oil and all that sort of malarkey, because obviously that is not what we want. We've also found, while it's been sat on the dry, that there's a power steering fluid leak from somewhere underneath, because we know that because it was parked in here, and when we moved it out there was obviously a red patch on the floor where the fluid had leaked. It's a little bit low on oil, isn't it, Jackie boy? Yeah. Other things seems okay apart from obviously the battery and the power steering fluid leak. We do obviously need this feed as well from here to here, so we're probably going to get a lot of this stuff from scrapyard. Again, like we said, we want to make this car so it's runnable and it's safe and also on a budget as well. So this is great for you guys to engage in and want to know what problems are and how we can solve problems as well. We're going to share everything with you. Like we said, we've already shown you the price of what it costs to replace the O2 sensor and stuff as well, because that's already been done, because that was the engine management light. If you're not sure about these videos, go back through the series. I will link a playlist down below so you can go and view them. Pushing on the suspension now just to test it a little bit, see if there's any dodgy noises. Is also going to probably, I'm guessing, check the seat belts. Does the seat move? That one does not move because it needs a new clip in. This one's had the new clip in, but for some reason, oh no, it works now. It got a little bit like seized, so Jack's going to come around here. He's going to check all the seat belts in here. Jack, we don't want to see your half moon crack, so please cover that thing up. So with Jack being an MOT tester as well, obviously he knows what he's looking for, he knows what needs to be safe and reliable, which, you know, they're going on my face.
Are they yours?
No. What we're going to do is we're just going to literally check it all over and see if there's any issues. And then if there is, obviously mark it on the list, and that's one thing that we can replace. Jack, you look like you're finding money down there and all sorts.
There is a pound down there. I'm not going to lie.
Jack, it's a bit dark in here. Jack, it's a bit dark. What is that?
I don't know.
We're finding all sorts under here.
Fucking sub wires and all sorts of shit.
So there used to be a sub in here, because obviously the sub wires sat there. A lot of dirt. This is all going to get cleaned out. We're going to clean all this. Seats are coming as well, like we said. Seats are going to literally come out the car. We're going to clean them all up properly. Yeah, let me out. No, I'm joking, you ain't not me. So what we want to do is we just want to show you this. We found some issues in the back of the car. You know that we've replaced the seat clips on the front, but these ones here, extremely, extremely expensive. They're like £75 each, which we do not want. So obviously, like we said, we're trying to make this on a budget. We've also got a rip here, but this is the main thing. Look at this. The seatbelt doesn't even move. These ones, perfectly fine, absolutely fine. Same with the front, perfect. These, literally, that's me pulling as much as I can, and it's not even going to shift. So the plan with this is we're probably going to buy either, see if we can get a backrest that's the same pattern. If not, we're probably going to have to get a whole new interior. Yes, but again, we're going to do this on a budget, so scrapyard. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to bother checking over the tyres and wheels either, because obviously we need to change them. If any of you know anybody that wants to swap for these, as we said, they do need a refurb big time. The tyres as well, they're not that great on them. either. So again, big time.
Extra load for people like Rusty.
Extra load for me. And then what we
I can't leave myself out.
and then what we're going to do is just check everything else for play as well, like suspension, disc. You hear the disc making a bit of a noise then, which it's just got a bit of rust on because it's been sat. So that means we're going to have to take the wheels off, clean them all up, double check everything, make sure that's all fine. The pads have got plenty on there as well. They've not long since been done. It's already had a service before, obviously, we got the car. It's just been sat there a while, so we may have to just check oil quality and everything else. Jack, what are you doing?
Tugging.
Please don't do that again. Jack, please don't make the noise either. Ah!
I'm after a bit of rap, mate. Give me a minute.
Jack, it looks like you've killed a pig.
I have killed a pig.
Don't put your elbow down. Just go on, do it. Just do it. Do it for the boys. Do it for the boys.
Where we're looking?
Do it for the boys.
No, because
just drop it. Just drop it now.
I've got one.
I just got one drip on the arm. Upon investigating,
Oh, hey. It's big words for you.
yeah, this one right here, focus.
Well, they've done a great
You
job
can see it.
in this.
It looks like there is a leak coming from that. We're not going to know 100% for sure. What is that floating around on it? Looks like a gut. Ow! Stop it! It looks. Oh, headlights back in. Right, so it looks like this is where the leak's coming from. We're not going to know properly until we fully test it, but this is a quick check on the cars. Oh! What?
These are zero about.
Do it.
Do what?
Do it.
Do what?
You know what? Yeah!
Fat people can climb.
Spider Jack. Spider Jack. Jack is Spider-Man because he's
Fat.
Update. Front end, 0 issues apart from the leak. No knocks, nothing like that. Just obviously clean the brakes up, but again, 0 issues apart from that leak. So we're going to jack up the back now with Jack, using a jack, lay next to a jack, and check that back. Oh, such a tongue twister.
Fucking hell, I'm surprised they're not blinded. That brake pad's been done before. So that's good. Leaky shocker.
Do you remember what's wrong with Fiesta? So we've checked over the Fiesta. There's a few issues that we've found. First off, we've got a power steering fluid leak on the front from the pipe that we're showing you. Second off as well, we've also got... Second thing we've found is a leaking shocker on the driver's side rear. Also, the passenger's side rear, there's a brake pipe in there that we think needs replacing. We can't really look at it 100% yet, but we need to take the wheels off and that and have a proper look. But there's not actually a lot of things that need doing really to that car, is it?
No.
It's just like minor few things. We know it's had a service already, which we'll probably just check anyway. We may change the oil anyway, just so we know it's been done. It's had a new air filter in, we know that as well. Auxiliary belt as well was also starting to show signs of wear, starting to crack, so we need a new auxiliary belt. Obviously the rear seats with the seat belt and the clips, they're obviously an issue as well, aren't we? So we're going to try and obviously go to a scrapyard and get some parts from there to replace what we need. Now, also the paint. So we're probably going to try and polish that and make it look as good as it can. Golf project, a lot of people are asking us about that. That was, somebody bought the car for us and basically says keep it, do what you want with it, drive it whatever you want, don't be afraid to destroy it, even though we wouldn't do that. But at the same time, he gave it us and wanted all this stuff doing, so big brakes, all that sort of stuff as we mentioned in the video, and he come and had work done and he never paid. He just drove off without paying, so you won't be seeing that unfortunately, guys. But again, there's more projects like this in the future and all others as well, and if you're watching this, you're a bit of a... So we had
your forks at me. Fucking flip like it. Leave it there, leave it there, leave it there.
So we are, as well, we mentioned rebranding the channel. You guys have voted. It's going to be Rusty Autos. That's what the rebrand's going to be. It's going to come at the same time as we wrap my VXR, so everything all matches. There's not going to be any logos though, I don't think, on the new wrap. Completely different. The strips from down the sides go in, the old logos off the backs are going as well. So that should be interesting. So when all that stuff does come out as well, we will have new intros, new banners and all that sort of stuff. You may see me and Jack on social media posting photos of stuff with the cars as well. That's just like a bit of media front. So we do have somebody taking photos, and also we are thinking of doing some POV mechanics, aren't we? So basically we're going to strap a camera to his head and you're going to see it first person of everything that he's doing. Let us know if you guys want to see that as well. It's just an idea, as well as the time lapses that we've done as well. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Now can I get rid of this fucking fold?